Do you know what's scary? Some people will spend their entire life working and still die broke. Not because they are lazy, not because they are unlucky, but because of 3 habits they don't even realize are destroying their future. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to listen carefully, because what I'm about to share is not theory, it's reality. Think about this. Every day, millions of people wake up early, fight through traffic, work hard all day, come home tired, collapse on the bed, and repeat the same routine the next morning. Years go by like this. Yet when you look at their bank account, when you ask them about savings, when you ask them about investments, the answer is almost always the same: nothing. They worked, but they stayed poor. And the question is, why? Let me tell you a story. A man once told me, if only I had more money, my life would change. But the truth is, even if you gave him more, he would lose it. You know why? Because poor habits will always defeat good luck. That's why lottery winners go broke. That's why people who inherit money end up with nothing. Money without new habits is like water in your hand. It slips away. The first habit that keeps people poor forever is survival spending. Have you noticed how people think? They say, I'll just get through this month, salary comes, and before the weekend's gone. Rent, food, bills, a few small luxuries, maybe a dinner outside, maybe a new phone they don't really need, and back to zero. Month after month, year after year. And then they say, I don't have the chance to grow. But the truth is, they are not planting anything. They are eating the seed. I know this because I lived it. There was a time I stood outside offices, desperate for a job, rejected again and again. When I finally got work, I thought my life would change. But every time I made a little more, I spent a little more, I wasn't building. I wasn't growing. I was running on a treadmill, faster and faster, but still in the same place. Maybe you feel the same way right now. Let me paint you a picture. 2 young men work in the same factory. They earn the same salary. One comes home, tired, watches TV, scrolls on his phone, spends money on small pleasures. The other comes home, tired as well, but he spends 1 hour learning a new skill. He reads books. He saves instead of buying new clothes every month. 10 years later, the first man is still in the same factory. The second man owns his own company. What's the difference? Not luck, not family, not intelligence, just habits. Here's the painful truth. Poor people stay poor because survival thinking never allows growth. When all you think about is, how do I make it through today? You never ask, how do I build for tomorrow? And the world rewards those who build, not those who survive. Look at J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter. She was broke, raising a child